everybody, how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from door wreaths, door swags, things for the home decor, things for the garden decor, the funeral tributes, weddings and much more. Right guys, again, lovely comments from you all yesterday. Thank you so much. You all are wonderful. I really do appreciate it. I'm late coming on. It is 3:30. I usually finish at 4, but I've had a lady here who's brought me, and I'll show you. She's local. She makes whimsical things, and she's bought me she's made what I ordered. Look at that, isn't he lovely? Oh, I cannot wait guys to use him. Her name's Nikki and she is fabulous, very talented lady. So thank you Nikki if you're watching, because she did say that she does watch. So oh my goodness, and I'm wrapping him back up because I don't like him to get dirty. So she does lots, so I'm ordering some more off of her for definite, and I'm so happy. So I've been chatting with her, but it's got to be over an hour or so. So right, so let's crack on. Today I'm going to do a crescent shaped wreath, but I'm going to do it in browns and creams with some white as well. So I am doing it on, it's only a small one, a 12-inch wreath, but you know me guys, it won't be 12-inch when it's done. So that is our grapevine wreath. I have got out pumpkin, which was just plain pine coloured wood, and I've sprayed it in a gold colour. I thought I want it in gold. Isn't that lovely? I've done a bow because I want a bow. I've got some deco web at 6-inch loops. Then I've got this lovely one with squirrels on with nuts and some maple leaves as well, in a white background. Then I've just got this hasn't got wire in, but it curls lovely on its own. It just does this little curl around the tip and it's fabulous. And so I've got that well, the squirrel one was 5-inch, these ones were 4-inch, and the one in the middle was also, well, 3.5-inch. I added a bit more of the deco web ribbon. So that, and I've left a few long streamers at the bottom here. And so I want that this side, attach my pumpkin that side, and then I'm going to do the crescent shape wreath. But before we do that, we'll go through what we've got. I've got heels on today. I feel like I'm above the camera. So right, I've only got a few of these out because I want just to add a bit of green, not much. So I wanted some long pieces. So these are, I think, off of the gladiolus that I had, and they was lower down on the stem and I didn't need them, so I placed them on picks and saved them. So I'm going to place those in for the length as well. I've got out just a few of my pine needles, what I placed on picks, because these was on a garland. So I'm going to place in some of those. I've just cut up one of these again and added, got a few little bits that I want in around the bow and maybe in the inside. And I've cut these down, 4 more of these, 4 I think, no 5, sorry, let's get it right. Oh, I'm going wrong already. I'm just excited about my gingerbread man. It's like Christmas. So the droplet fern that I want to add a bit of gold in because the gold is on the pumpkin. I've also got out some astilbe. I've got some orangey brown and creamy coloured one with the orangey colour and green little spiky leaves on them as well. And then I've got some thicker seeded astilbe, what I got from Lily Jades, and I've got these, and I'm going to place some of those, and they're in a cream colour. Now I've got these out. I placed these on picks. I took them off of a bunch and placed them on a pick because I wanted them singular to dot them around. But I've got them in like a brownie, I don't know, like it looks a bit corally brown, I don't know, but it's brown in the centre, but some little daisy flower, well, not daisies, just some little wild flowers. So we've got those just for a little bit of colour. I've also got some pumpkins out. I've got 3 white and 2 gold to place in as well. I've got out some brown berries that I want to place in and around. I haven't got many because I don't want to put too many in. And for our white floral, I've got out some gerberas, the spray gerberas. So they've got 4 heads. Oh, that one's stuck to that one. 4 heads on one stem. So I want to add those in and keep the 4 heads on them. I've also got out for length and my veronica with where it's flocked and it looks so realistic, where it's got longer ones and a couple of smaller ones. So I want to add those around the side, sticking out as well for that airiness and lovely feeling. For our foliage, I've got some like this maple, what was on a garland, and I've placed on picks. It's like I can't really put my finger on it, but in the centre it's like a browny colour, very light brown. I don't know if you can see, and it's like I can't make out whether it's a very pastely pale pink or a creamy colour, all mixed together. But I also wanted a bit of orange in. Now guys, these come really orange. So the ones I've got out my rusty coloured spray for artificial flowers and just sprayed the really bright orange. If I get one and show you the colour of what they look like, you will see. Let's just grab one. Oh, that's stuck. There. So that's the original colour. I didn't want this bright orange, so I have sprayed the bright orange with like a copper colour. So just to tone the orange down a little bit and give it a browny coloured effect. And that's what I was looking for. I haven't done the others, the green and the mustard colour. I've left those, but that's what I've done with 3 of those stems. It's not that I'm going to need all 3, but I decided, because I didn't have any, I don't know if they're oak or like an acorn leaf or something, but I decided because I didn't want that orange, because I'm not going for that look, I wanted to tone it down, so I thought let's spray. So that's what we've got today, guys. So, and if I need anything else, then I will just grab. I've placed some pipe cleaners on the back, or Chanel sticks, some people call, and I've just stapled them onto the back of the wood because it is quite thick and it didn't go through, instead of placing an hole in it on floral wire. So this will make it easier. So we're going to place this on. So let me just turn. You may be thinking it's a small wreath for what I'm doing, but I don't want a big wreath. I wanted the pumpkin to sort of like cover a lot of it. So let's hope, if I can't get these through, I'll have to wrap around. I can't grab it. I don't want to move it, so it's going to fall out. I just want the small ones so I can grab it on this side. There we go. So that's one. And then I'm not going right in the center with this because it wouldn't come out. So I'm just going so you don't see too much of it around the back. So I'm just going to turn it around. I'm going to twist it. Fingers crossed it don't come off. I'm going to cut some of it. And then I'm going to place it back inside the wreath. And if you just want to cover that Chanel stick or pipe cleaner, just place a leaf on it or a bit of foliage around it, because you can go around like that. I'm trying to avoid that because I don't want to see too much of my mechanics. Well, let me make sure it's in the right position first, because I want it slightly leaning. So I can see a bit there. That one's gone through. Let's see, where can we place this? So I'm just turning and twisting. Cut some of the length off and then push it back in through the wreath. A bit of wire here. Let's just grab it and tuck that in. So we may have to with the weight of it, but then again I think that with the weight it'll balance out because it looks like it's coming across here. So I think with the weight then of the flowers it'll bring it down like that. If not, I will slide that across. So let's get in our bow, and I want that around here. That's in one. Pull it in and then twist this as well. Cut some of the length off and then place this wire back in as well inside the wreath. So there we have that. Look at the little ringlet, it's just naturally forms. I think that's because it's on the reel. So that is what we've got for today. I thought I'd add squirrels on, even though I've not got an attachment that is a squirrel or anything. I just thought I'd add a little bit of nature to it and make it look pretty. So let's get going. Place those back. I'm going to cut all these down. I'll do this one as well. I'll save one in case we don't use all three. I did 3 just to be on the safe side, because I don't think we're going to need 3. But you never know with me, guys. So let's see. I don't want it sticking out that far. Not today. Yeah, so let's put a few of these around the back, because we're going to have some in the front as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's one of these wreaths, guys, what's really tight. Let me just... give that a little bend. I hope you all had a relaxing evening last night. I was watching a gentleman helping horses who have got a bit of a temper. Oh gosh. Where the owners can't. Oh, I can't get that one. Let me just place that one in again. Where the owners can't do stuff, certain things with the so again, oh my goodness, that made me jump. So we just, I think I'm going to need one there. I'm going to place these in. If you feel that you've got things and you want them a certain colour, get some floral spray for silk flowers. You can get it in all colours. And spray some of them a certain colour if you haven't got it in stock. You've got this, the leaf, or let me take that one back out. You've got the leaf or anything like that, but you haven't got the colour in it. If you want a different colour, then having spray paint, oh, it's the best thing I've invested in. Saves a lot of pennies, guys. And just I may place another one up there. I'm just going to see when I've done. I think I'm going to bring one here. Before I do that, let's see, because that will have to sit. Let's place this in. I may just have to quickly just move it over slightly. I don't know if I've moved it. I really do. Let's see. I think one here, yeah. And just bend it. Oh, this wreath is one of those that's really hard to push things in. Right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to save these for maybe on the inner side. Let's get these big long stems in that I want to add in as well. I'm going to add one here because I want that. Oh, I've got one that hasn't got a stem on it. So we'll use these. And again, I'm just going to bring these down. So the got a bit of wispiness on the outer side. And what's going to help with the length of our arrangement. Because I don't want too much green in today. That's not like me, guys, because green's my favourite colour. Right, when you get to the centre, I tend to stick those out like that. One, two, so I'll have enough. And then we'll place one here. like so. Now I have our gold droplet fern. Again, I want to bring these in and incorporate these. So I'm going to go no, that doesn't look right there, so let me pull it out. Cut that wire. Oh, it's not the wire, it's that is though. I thought I saw a wire. So again, and I don't like it just being too straight, so I like to put a little bit of a bend on the stem. Even if it's a tiny little bit at the top, just a tiny bend, I'm okay with that. I might make that one just a little bit smaller. Because then that can come and stick out from the sides. And as you can see, I'm bending it this way now because we're going down that way. And these will be bent that way as well because we're going to that side, to the right side. Unless if you want them all, you know, flowing the same way. You know, some people have it like that. And then I'll just place one in there, like so. So then you have that. So just remember, you know, if you're using in odd numbers, you know, always, you could always start in the centre here, place one there, and then have two there and two there, and then just, you know, look at it and look at the space and where it would sit really, you know, better. And instead of having them too close together, give them that space. So let's get in our maple. Let's just place those down there. And again, I want all this around here on the inner side. I could easily place the odd one, you know, on the back as well, because it's going to be mainly foliage. There's not much floral. Let's just cut a few down to go in the centre. So with it being big leaf as well, that's an advantage. You will cover majority of your grapevine. And I want quite a few. So I'm giving them, spacing them, you know, quite equal. I don't mind if some are slightly going up further than the others. That's just a natural way of how plants grow. And bring some on, you know, some are facing upward, bring some facing horizontal also. Don't, you know, always remind yourself to go behind your bow. As well. And this would be quite good for a beginner, I think, because, you know, there's not much floral in it, and you're just basically placing a lot of foliage in. It's a beautiful colour, this. I may stock up and get a lot of it, so then I've got it for even for next year, because as well some people like it for Christmas, you know, because some people for the decoration have pastel colours instead of the traditional reds. Oh, I want one here. Because you can see how quick it looks like we're nearly, you know, we're getting there to near the end. But that's only because these maple leaves are quite thick, or broad, should I say, not thick. Now I'm going to bring some up here as well, because it's going to be quite a light in a light colour. Let's just cut a few of these down. So I've got some ready. And again, I want to bring some behind. If I can see. And mix it in with the copper colour. Because, I mean, you can see bits, but I am adding some more of the other coloured leaves. And we're just carry on again, just going round. When you look at it from the front and you see a slight gap, and you think, yes, one could go there, that would look nice there. No, place one. I'm sure it would look fabulous. Again, because I've put one there, I know one needs to go here because I want it against the green as well. So I'll place one there, like so. And again, I'm having those all different directions. I'm not just having them all placed in at the same angle like that. Some I'm bringing like that, some I'm leaving like that, some I may place at an angle, just because I think that's what, you know, looks more of a natural look. And I'm going to carry on going round underneath to the bottom. Whoops, the daisy. And again, some you may see more than others. Just lift up if you can't really get in there yourself without moving the wreath. And then one here. I think I may need that to be that. So, and I think I want one there. Do I want it further out? And that is how it looks. I'm going to hold back now from placing any more in. I don't think we need any more placed in. Excuse me. So we'll place those there, because we've still got lots of stuff again, and then with these we'll bring the odd one in again. So let's chop those down. I may do little pieces. That one, it's got too many on, so I may have to leave that as that. Should I save that? Do I do? I'm taking one of the leaves off, so I haven't got these. I can use these to cover my mechanics at the back of the pumpkin. And again, just bend, and again we could place the odd ones in like so. And I've got longer ones where we may place it where there's more of a gap. So let's get those in. I'll place this one and bring that and intermingle it with it. do one under the bow here. Again, I think one's here because there's a lot around here, so I may place this colour because it's got 2 or 3 there, so I may place that colour. I could, I've got another one, use, I take off that. And use this colour here just to break it up. Again, I don't want too much of the same colour together, so we're going to break it up. And we're going to do that. So let's see, gold, gold. See, I don't have to do it again with this one. I don't want too much of the same. And then place one there. Some people just don't like, oh my goodness, the phone. Oh gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, that's different. So sorry, everybody. Oh my gosh, how long has it been like that for? Oh gosh. Let me just get it sorted. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Let's just see. Oh, it's a bit tight, that cord. Gosh, it keeps coming back down. I'll leave it there. I saw the cable move, but then I didn't see the actual phone move. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Gosh. Wasn't until I looked at you. Oh, well. It wasn't for long, I'm sure. So again, we've broken up the look of that with a slightly different colour than just the copper. So then it's like that, guys. So we'll put that there. I'll save these as in my ornaments. Mind you, again, I'll use some for the back of the pumpkin. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm ever so sorry about that. And with our pumpkins being white as well, look, I want something pale. And then you've also got the gold one as well in there. So that's what we'll do with those now. We'll place those. So I'm going to have one, then a gold, then a white, then a gold, then a white. So we start with white and we will finish with a white. So we're going to place one up here, just sitting in with all of the leaves. Then we'll start with our gold. And we're going to bring that because around here. Again, don't forget around your bow. I may have left that too short, so that may be better down there. So let's just keep that slightly longer. So go behind the bow again. Bring that in like that. And a white. Or do I just use one of these, 2 white and 1 gold? I think I may do it like that, guys. I'll pull that out and place a fresh pick in it. These didn't come on picks, so I choose to put my own picks on them. So we'll leave it like that. I think just 3 and not go over the top with the pumpkins. So you've got your white, gold, and then your white. So I've got a astilbe. We're gonna those. Do I put the long veronica in first? Oh, here we go. I should just cut it, shouldn't I? And I want things like this hanging out of the side. So I'm going to want about 5 of these as well. 3. 4, 5. So I'm not going to need any more of those. So let's get in our veronica. And we're going to start from the top. We're going to have one hanging out there. I don't want it up here because it's got the leaves finishing there, and these two here. They can intermingle with the arrangement with the wreath. I just want to keep, you know, the longer part of it mainly out. I'm not trying to make it look odd. So these little pieces, I can bring that in there. That one's, I'll leave at the back. Let's just have a look. That's not too much. No, that's fine. And again with these, just cutting. Let's see, one around here. And I'm placing these in at the back. Again, I could pop little ones through under a leaf, so they're just adding to the arrangement. So then I want one here, I may want more. So I want one. As you can see, it's going up like that. And then this one I want coming out. So I've got 3 up there, so I may need another 2 to then make it 7. So this one, okay, I'll sit here, pop that bit there. So then I want one, where this is, I want it one in the same, you know, spacing from this one to this one. So I'm going to need another one now, here, to balance these 3 around the edge out. If I can get it in. There we go. Again. If you can see what I mean, the very similar spacing between each other. Oops. And I'll cut one again, like so. So then I'm going to need, because I've got 3 there, I want, if you go down, and the way to sort of like get it virtually in a similar place, if you're not very good at like eyeballing it, just get your stem and go down in a straight line, and then you know it's got to be around there, because that's in the very similar spot to that one. So what you do at the top, also do at the bottom. If I can just see under. So it's going to be and these are now going this way. Let me just turn it around so I can put the final one in. I thought something was catching. So then you've got now your veronica in. Like so. Isn't that lovely? I mean, some people tend to, again, like I said, to stick to the traditional colours of, I'm going to save those, of autumn, you know, with the reds and oranges and that. I thought, you know, I wanted to add in a lighter colour. I wanted to give it a bit more, I don't know, what's the word, guys? Non-traditional, that's it. And just give it a little bit something different. because we've got these as well. I want to bring some inside to break up all the leaves together. And the pine needles, I want to add that, not too many of these, some on the outside and some on the in. So in fact, let's do the pine needles. Let's have a look at that colour. See, we may not even use that now. Now I've done, I may just stick to the white. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the white. I don't want those. But never mind. They're there for when I need them. So let's go around the inside first. And just dot some around. And when I mean dot around, it's just, if I can see, let me just do my awkward side. We've all got an awkward side, guys. Just add that little bit of green in this, around the centre, just to, you know, take away, so it's not just all one colour, so it doesn't clash. Well, it doesn't clash, but it does, you know, so it doesn't look like there's no interest apart from what we've got. You want to break it up, give it a bit extra colour. And again, let's go near our bow and go near the pine needle, the pumpkin. Bring one in there. I will fluff the bow up at the end, you know. I think I've got to a point, guys, where I just think I keep fluffing and keep fluffing. I'm making myself work, aren't I, really? So we'll do it at the end. And again, I'm not just sticking around in a circle, I'm bringing some out. So one will come up here a little bit. Just so they're like, you know, staggered, like a zigzag effect. I want one here. Where that pumpkin is. Well, I could place now maybe one somewhere here, because I do want to like finish off those ends, but you know, I don't, you know, the bookends as I call them, I don't like to see them bare and nothing at the end, what's finishing it off. So I do like to tend to put things in. Let's have a look at that one. Right, let's get, oops, I haven't cut it. Some of these on the outside. Again, I'm going to just add a different, you know, a bit of green on the outside, but not too much. I could bring one here. So just slightly longer. Let's bend that down a little bit more. One round here. I can just do this awkward side. Again, as you can see, it's just bringing it down. adds that nice little bit of interest. So I like to see things carried on if I'm placing something in the centre. I like to add the same thing in and around the sides as well. I think I may bring one here. I think we need one here. Like so. So that is that. So I don't need any more of those. So let's get our astilbe in. And these little gold pieces I've cut. Well, if I'm being honest, this is just one stem. And I've cut it into several small pieces. I want to bring things like this in as well. So I'm going to place those in when we've done our astilbe. Now, because these are long, I want length, wispiness going up there, but I have got some that I will cut and bring those in as well. So that's what I'm doing with virtually all of the arrangement, guys. What I'm placing on the outside, I'm bringing the exact elements on the inside as well, or vice versa. I may, whatever I'm placing here, I will bring out here. It's just so then it's all balanced, it's all uniform. Well, not, I'd say it's like a marriage made in heaven. Everything's placed in the place where it should be to balance it out, to give it that that nice pleasing look to the eye, that you don't just see something around the edge, and because you can't see it because it's at the back, you think, oh well, that would have looked, why can't we see that? It's hidden with the leaves. So then bring it in as well, especially smaller, finer bits like this. It's nice to see them, even small little flowers, add them in to the, outside and the inside. And that's the design that we're doing today. I want to count how many I've got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, we'll do maybe 6 on the inside and 5 on the outside. Oh, here's my cat. 4, 5. So these are longer ones. And then the shorter ones I'll cut and get those ready as well. And cut those down shorter. Like so. So now let's go around the outside again. Again, bring in whatever you've got on to the bookends as well, so it all blends in. And you're using the elements all the way around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've done that wrong. Well, I'll save it in case I need 6 around the edge. Again, I want this height. Don't want it that high though. So let's just pull that out and cut that a little bit shorter. Oh my goodness. Oops. There we have it. And I'm going to want one here in between the what I'm placing them in between certain elements that are long as well. Bring one here. And as you can see, this one tilts over. That one does as well. So it's the ones where I say from here, from 9 o'clock, go over. So I've turned this around. This will still be around because it's pointing that way and it's going the way the design is going up and over. Now this one is going down and under. So this one's pointing down. So I'm placing this at the bottom. And so is this. So it's going down to the shape that I want. Oh my gosh, leaves fell out. Let me just rid of that ribbon out of my way so I can push that in. Right, that's place there. Like so. And then I've got the one here. Then I will bring that down here. Let's lift. Like that. And I've cut one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's one missing. I think that's, is it the centerpiece? Yes. So then let's place this again in and around the central, as we say, 9 o'clock. Now that's not sitting right, guys. Bending the stem so it's too long. It's pushing against other elements. There. So I'll place that there. So now we've got our smaller ones that we're going to bring on the inside. And we're now breaking up all these leaves here so they're not looking like it's just an arrangement on wreaths. So we're going to break it up. that's 2 there. So I'm going to place 2 up here. Even if they're leaning inwards, that is okay. We don't want everything to just be flat. And then get this one. Let's move some foliage. Like so. And then we've got this one I can bring. Let's have a look. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's stick it there. So let me just turn this so I can see it. Just bring it through with the ribbon or bow. I'm going to cut that bit, it's just a bit too long, not too much. That's better. Now we've got our cream coloured astilbe. Some again are going on the outside, some will be going on the inside. So let's count what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, 6 on the outside, 6 on the inside. I can't stop thinking about my gingerbread man. As soon as you get something new, all these ideas start going through your head. So these are the long ones. These are going to be the shorter ones. Let's make sure they're all the same, be finishing the same. Save those. So there we have those. So now let's get in our long ones again, and here we go again on the outside first. So, and then we will bring them on the inside. So you'll just see a thicker cluster at the back. So that's 2. So I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's make sure the spacing's correct. Again, even if you just see a little bit of it, I'm fine with that, because we will see the majority of it on the inside. And this is what I say concerning the cluster. By having them on the back only, with this you can't really see much of it. Can't get that in. You can't really see much of it. You can only see majority of some of the stem, you know, the stem. You may see that bit at the top, but you won't see the full astilbe. So that's showing, you know, well, you may be nice to bring some of it on the inside to also for the customers if you're selling it, or even if it's just for yourself, just to spot them on the on the inner side also. So now we've done that on the outer side. Right, I got some glue on there. So instead of pulling it, and let's just cut that bottom bit off. So now we will bring them on our inside as well. So let me just do around here. I'm going to need to fill that bit up. I may put, well, there'll be flowers, won't there? So, and again, we've got 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 down here. But I'm not going directly under the ones that I've placed in at the back. I'm moving it off slightly. So then you get the triangle shape. Right. So where you see one here, it's not directly down, it's slightly coming offset. So that's there. So we're gonna want this one. Bring that in because it's around the bow, so I've brought it in slightly, you know, further. Let's see, so that will go here. I've missed one there. Place that one in. So we've got one there, so I'll place this one here. Excuse me. So I've missed one there. So I'm going to bring this one in here. Like so. So then that's what you have. So now we've got the astilbe in, I want to incorporate some of this gold around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could cut one up and place a couple of pieces in the centre, which is the longest. I don't want it too long. I think maybe that one. Or more to the point, which is the shortest stem. Yeah, that one. So because we've got our gold on our outside with our droplet leaf, I want to bring in again the odd bit in the centre. Then one around here also. I want one here. That's quite a bushy one, so we'll place that maybe near the end. I might bring that bushy one on the end. Or maybe bring it at the top. Let's just turn it, guys. Again, I'm not forgetting the end. And then one on the end at the bottom. So I'm doing the bookends. So then I've got this one there where I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to shape the top of it with my scissors to a point so it looks like it is the top of the spiky fern. And on this one I'm going to pull or cut some of the spikes off, so I've got a bit of a stem to place in. This is where we need a steel pick machine, guys. So we've got our centre point. I'm just going to stick one there onto the bow. That is the centre bit of that, so we're going to stick one underneath as well. Instead of side by side horizontal, I've gone at an angle just to give it something different. Now we have our berries. I think I'll place berries in last. We'll go and see. Now with our floral, we're going to be bringing that in and around to break up now all of our orange or coppery colour or rusty colour. So we're breaking that up. So I may not use all of these, but we'll just bring some in. So let's go under here. And these are, I'm not placing these on the outside or too far in the centre. I want them sort of midway. Not here, not here. So that in this area. And I'm going to break this bit up here, because there's a lot of leaf around here. Let me do the awkward side, guys. And just bring that as pity they don't open anymore, you know, spread. Because that one looks quite tight. Let's open them by placing something with it to just part them. Same with that one. Just try and spread them because there's no wire in the stems of the flowers. So I'm going to place one around here. If I feel that we may need the odd one inwards, just to give it a bit more of a flow, then I will bring it in. I more than likely will. Even though I've just said I don't want to do that, well, I'm bringing them midway. Sorry guys if you can't see. I will turn it around. I just want to, because I need one there. I want to get them positioned. So let's get one on here. See, they don't spread. They go back when you try to, because the flower stem hasn't got any wire in themselves. So let me see. Got one there, got one there. I wonder if we could move some of this across instead. Swap places. I may need to put something there. Because that's bothering me as well. It's a bit too bare there. So let's place this on this end. Again, just to put a bookend on there. Right, I don't want to place in any more. So we'll put those there. Now let's see if we can get these lower in, some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 4, 5. I've got some more. Let me just have a look what others I've got. If I've got more, well, I'm sure I've got more leather. I'm sure I saw earlier. There's one. There's a stem I've missed. So that's 10. Right, so if I keep that at 10, what can I add in? Just so it doesn't look too bare in that area. I need something. What about, I've either got that. Let me just grab some bunch, well I say some bunches, I've got several bunches together, and then other bunches. Oh my gosh, everything's falling out. Stay there. don't want that. Right. I've got the birch, but then I've got two types of birch. I've got the green with the orangey and like mustardy colour. I could place those in, or let's see if I've got a little oddment so I could just see what this would look like. Oh, that's long. Oh, that might help, yeah. Oh, I don't know, I like wispy bits. I'll know when I try this birch, because it's got green as well. Oh. Yeah, it's that one. Or could I just have the odd bit of those in? Maybe at the back. So we'll see. I'm going to place our berries in first. Now I've got 5 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 long and 5 short. Let me just clear this up. So these can be the short. And they're the long. So again, we're going to the back. Does it sound repetitive, guys? So we're going to the back. Let's just cut the ends off because they're thinner on the ends. So sometimes they're too thin. So now again we're doing, I'm going to bring that there. Bring that there. Again, I'm not too fussed if you can't see it all, because you will know that the berries are in there because we're going to bring some in towards the centre. Look at Mummy's way. So that's 3. Where's the other one? 4. So that's down here. Something's catching. I think it's this piece of wood what's sticking out. I've got 3 pieces of wood. I wonder if I can just get rid of 2. Because that one's not sticking. Oh no, it is catching still. That's better. So that one is here. And then we're going to do one on that end, how we did on this end, right on the very end. So like that. So then now we're bringing in, I bet you've guessed it, in the centre. I want to go outside of this pumpkin because that has been irritating me, that space. Right, what's that? What's that? Right, something has gone through the other side, guys. I've force it in a bit too much. It's probably because I can't see under here. And something here as well. Take that piece off. Oh, another piece of wood. I keep spotting these pieces of wood. That's why I'm not really fond of these wreaths. That's why I've not ordered any more. Let's sort that droopy one out, because that's just not sitting proudly enough. Let's pull it back out. Oh, it's, oh my good gracious me. Oh. Let's glue it back on. And then try again. There. So one there, one there. We'll bring one down here. And I had one on the end, one there, sorry. Oh, one in here. I've got it facing me, guys, at the moment because it's now it's full. I can't see all the space. There. And I'm going to place this in the centre of the bow. So I've got the two gold. So now we're going to have, oh, let me cut that shorter. So now we've got then the berries in the centre as well. Come on, mister, move out Mummy's way. Right, I'm going to place in, do I need any of these on the outside? Just, yeah, we're going to place in some of these. I don't know how many I need. I'm just grabbing lots, just to be on the safe side. That should be enough. And again, back to the back of the arrangement. Let me sort this out. I've noticed this is, I've placed it in the wrong way round. Oh, where did it go? Where did that go, guys? Oh, the centre, wasn't it? Or was it? Here. So now we're back to the back. I'll just get several of these, and with them being the mustardy colour, again, they add interest. And you know my saying, guys, 1 moment, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My saying is, if it doesn't add any more interest to your arrangement once you place it in, then leave it out. If it's not making it look any more of a wow factor, leave it out. Because you're just then wasting your, you know, your foliage or flowers on something that's not going to do it any justice, because what you've got in is enough. And also, oh, that's too long. I say, if in doubt about something, you look and you go, oh, I don't know, it looks all right. Would it be all right like that? Or shall I put it there? And then you're still thinking the same. Oh, but it looks okay. So then you're doubting, you're not sure. So then that's where I say, if in doubt, leave it out. And if it doesn't add interest, leave it out. It's just something I've always learnt, because if something doesn't add interest, you are wasting your lovely money on putting something in what's not going to add anything special, or maybe nothing at all. Just turn that. You may not see these all properly, but these do add interest because of the colour of the foliage. I think I could do with one around here. So that one's there, so I want one here. Like so. And I'm going to place another one here. So I think it's looking pretty. Really nice colours. And then I want one probably here as well. So just around there. I'm going all the way around, guys, because I want to balance it off with the colour of these birch. You know, you can see that it's in the, but it's not too much. I think I'm going to need one there. Something is just telling me. Yeah. I want one there. I may want that one's just some more. Let's get those ones. I'm going to place that in the centre as well. So then these in the centre have got a little bit of foliage. Hello.
Do you want to do your salad?
Yes, please, honey. I'm still doing the video. I've nearly finished. Oh, bless my son. He's just asked if I wants to make me, if I want him to make, if I would like him to make me tea, or my. So I've just said yes. Isn't that nice? Let me just bring that one there a minute. Bring the copper as well through. If you find you get glue on your leaves, let it dry. I've just had a bit on here. Let it dry, and then once it's dry, been drying for a while, then you take it off. It peels off then smoothly, and you won't have any smears or struggling to get it off. It's quite good for that. That one, and then one on the end. I've got one cut here. Yeah, I've got one cut. That's silly of me. So let me just put this on the end. So then these flowers have all got a bit of foliage with them in green. So I still now, oh, that's got two on. In the centre again, I want to just add the odd one. I'm not going to put as much as I did on the outer side. I just want to add the odd one just where I can see a bit of gap. So I'm using this as a bit of filler. Oh, if you can hear a noise, it's one of my cats. So I'll just, I'm going to just do it this way a moment, guys. That needs to go that way. And then I want one there where I can see. And then And that one can go there as well. I may need, where's one of those? Just to put there, guys, because I can still see a gap and I can't get rid of it with just that leaf. I need something slightly chunkier or wider, or even if I was doing florals there, just to cover that area. That's better. Just see, I may take another one. And put one in here. I can see a little gap there. Oh my good gracious me, my cat Evie is running round on top of the roof. So, one moment, I think I'm just move out of my way. And again, I'm just using these on the inner side for filler. I'm not doing nothing more. It's just a bit of filler foliage. I don't want that. Oh, that's a double one. I don't want to use that one. That's a double one. Oh, I think they may all be doubles. Oops, that one isn't. Not now. I've pulled it off. So I just only wanted one more. And I wanted to place it there. Just where I've got that one there. I just wanted to bring this one in as well. So that's what we've got with our filler foliage around this birch around the central area. Just filling up those little gaps that I spotted. What was in the way. Let me just put this out of the way. Now, I said concerning these, I may want just the odd one. Let's have a look. You see, now I'm looking at this, guys, because of the colour of it. It's not vibrant, it's subtle, it's looking nice added in, so it's adding more interest. So I personally think just a few of these just added in, not overwhelming the arrangement with them, just adding a few of them in will give an extra little bit of interest, and then that would be enough. So I'm going to just get rid of all these wires. These bits that I've cut. And let's see if I've got longer pieces. Oh, oh, have I? Oh no, I didn't. I thought I'd snapped it. Because I know I've got shorter ones. But again, I could put that there, but take a couple of the stems off of it because I don't want it too much. See, that's not got as much on. Well, I don't know, it may have. So I'd probably have to cut that down. I'm going to take off the odd leaf and I'm going to put them aside for tomorrow, and I shall place picks on those. So when I mean like this, you'll see just a little bit extra added in, a bit of wispiness. It's not too much, you know, it's just a tiny bit. Again, I'll cut that one down. Stop scratching, I don't like it. And you'll just may see the tips of some of them. Oh, that's not gone in. Just poking through again, just for that little bit of airiness. I don't want to do too much. Let me put one on this end as well, just under, would it be an awkward spot? Again, just adding a little bit of extra. Let's get, now I'm going to use this bigger one and I'm going to bend the stem in different directions so it's not all as a cluster. So it fans out like that. And I'm going to place that at the side where the bow is, just around here. So let's get that in. So then I'm going to now fan it out. Place that bit up there. So it's got a bit more, it's spread a little bit more. Again, I may do that with one because I think got that one there, so 1, 2, 3. So I may do that with this one coming down here. Because I only want them at the back, I don't want them at the front. It's just to add a little bit of wispiness. I don't think I want them at the front. Let's just see with one. Oh, I may place that there though, because again, this is one of the areas where it was slightly irritating me. So I could just add a little bit of extra wispiness there to take your eye off. I think it's because there's a lot of gold leaf or rustic leaf there. I think what it is I need, that colour there. So then if I've got small little bits, I could place on the inner side. Like this has only got one piece on, I don't mind if it's only got one on. It's just again adding a little bit more interest. Looking, giving it a bit more volume as well. So let's cut. I'm going to place one in here. just like that. So it's just, I think I may bring one around there. Do I need a lot? No, I'm not going to break up another stem, so I'll sit this down. So it's just like that, guys, and it's just slightly lower. So I've got that one there, and I want a bigger one at the end. I don't want that much. That one might be okay. So let me just again turn this around because it's my awkward side. And go behind. Oh, I'm now thinking of putting one there now. So then I've got rid of that one then. So we'll turn it this way. Let's fluff up our bow. So, right guys, that is that. I just wanted to add those last few bits. I could see that they would have had a bit extra wispiness to the arrangement. So I thought, why not? It doesn't look too out of place, or it doesn't look out of place with them added in. So let me just push these up because they're wispy. I know my cat. They'll start to chew. So that is today's project, guys, and sorry again about it being late. It is now nearly, well, 5:30. So I mean, with that you could stick that on the back. I'm going to just stick a leaf on the back to cover the mechanics, the green pipe cleaner, and all I do is just place a little bit of glue on the back and cover and stick it over. I only do it on the part that it is, I don't do it all the way down the leaf. And then I've got a bigger one here, so we'll cut that. Use this colour. We'll do the same. Again, I'm just putting some on the bottom. So I've basically just stuck it on the bottom like that at the back, going, you know, going over it, going downwards to the directions, sort of that way where the wreath is going. So, again, my apologies if I've done it too late today, but I wasn't not going to do one, guys. I was always ready to do that. I got everything out when the lady came with the gingerbread man. I got it all out ready. All I had to do was just start with the video. But again, she was the lovely lady. She was really nice, really lovely woman. So we got chatting as ladies do, talking about things, and then we ended up, again, time had passed, and then when I looked, it was probably about 4 o'clock, I think, if I can remember, something like that. So I thought, something like that. So I just thought, let's get the video done. Again, I wasn't going to let you down, even if I was going to be in here till 9 o'clock tonight, guys. That's just me. So now the table's all clear. That is our lovely autumn wreath with our lovely bow, and then our pumpkin that I've sprayed gold. We've got in our orange that we've put in last minute, orange birch, and our green and olive and mustardy coloured birch. Then we've got our like acorn leaves that I've sprayed the bright orange rustic. Then we've got our lovely coloured maple, which calms the colour down tremendously from all the, you know, the bright oranges and things like that, or yellows or mustards. Just by adding in a paler foliage has calmed that down. Wonderful. And also made it look pretty, don't you think? Again, I said you may not see them all once they're in, but you can spot them because they're all, you know, around the edge and again on the inside. And we've got our 3 pumpkins, white, gold and white, our berries, our spiky fern, our astilbe in this one and the clustered one. We've got our veronica, we've got our spray gerberas, some of our pine needles, also again our droplet fern, just bend that right, our droplet fern. I can't, what else have I put in, guys? Let me look at the back, I might see. Oh, and so our long stemmed grass here as well. And we've placed in just things in the centre of the bow, just so then it all, you know, flows through each other. It flows from here and then it flows through the bow, like things are growing out of the bow. So we've incorporated the bow into the foliage and flowers, and then it goes back out. So we've done that just to add that little bit extra, so it doesn't look like the bow is just left by itself and that's it. So I do like to, more than not, place in little bits in the centre. You know, even if I've got this central bit here that I've placed in, I still do like to place in little bits just to set it off as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope you like the colour. I love the colour. I think it's wonderful, very calm, very pale, or broke, you know, it's not so much, because again, like I said the other day, people don't always like things where it's in your face. They like subtle, you know, subtle colours, and that subtlety to those is more pleasing to them. So, and others, you know, depending, it's all on, I guess, on depending on what your nature is. You know, some people like the big whimsical stuff where they're bright, vibrant, and some like, you know, pastels. Everybody's different, but personally, I think any colour's pretty. Colour is colour, and if we couldn't see colour, life would be boring. So that's why I find that colours are beautiful. So, and again, and I love this, and I think the lady Nikki today who came, she said she was going to watch the video because she likes this sort of colour. I think she'll like this one. So it's now 5:45 in the evening. I'm going to get going. I don't know if anybody's fed the cat or cats. I'm going to place everything away, tidy up, and then I'll be back tomorrow, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm not going to do a close-up because it's getting on late and I've got heels on and my feet are throbbing. So please subscribe, share and like. And again, leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up, guys, because it does help tremendously to get my business recognised. And I thank you all for your wonderful comments and for watching my video. And I hope you continue to keep watching, because I am so honoured and grateful for you taking up your spare time to sit and watch my videos. So have a wonderful evening, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you have something nice to eat. And God bless, good health, and take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. All the best.